Welcome back, everybody, to the R.N.G podcast. I'm Brandon, also known as the Uncultured King.
And I'm Riley. Obviously, the culture in this group, obviously. And today we have The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 7.
The sequels.
Specifically. We've made it to the sequels.
The vilified sequels, I should say.
Yeah. My bad a little bit, but you also know it.
No, I've heard, of course. I've heard people say that this don't beat OG or even prequel. People don't like the prequels that much, but I did.
People realized they liked the prequels once the sequels started coming out.
And they were like, yo, we had it good, bro.
Like, Episode 3 is regarded as a lot of people's favorite Star Wars now, and it was not like that before 2015.
Yeah. That guy who gave me the question of, like, the how much would you pay to not have, whatever. I was talking to him because he's the guy I worked at gigs with. He was, I told him my thoughts on Episode 3, and he was like, I never thought about that take before. I was like,
Which
about Anakin, about like the acting, how people say it's like really bad acting.
Oh, yeah.
And I told him, I'm like, I don't think they understand though, like the character. I'm not gonna do it again. We already did this conversation, but
I got.
But he was just like, oh yeah, I never thought about it like that.
Literally exactly what you were saying.
Yeah,
like, they're not thinking about it the way.
Yeah, they don't think about it. They think about it just on a surface level. It's like you gotta like dig a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, yes, bad writing plays into that, of course. But I think he did a great job. Anyways, on to the actual thing. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, so we got that coming up. We have the R.N.G roll, obviously. I've got trivia for you again.
Oh, wait, we got to talk about Universal.
Yeah, we went on a trip this last weekend.
Yeah, for his birthday. Birthday. It's a little later than his birthday.
It's probably like a month later.
But it was a trip, so like we were like, schedules and like work and stuff. Adult shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, adult shit. Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
First time Universal. I've gone to Disneyland like probably 15 times.
That's correct. I've been twice. One of them was with you.
Yeah.
And I will say, it is, what do they call it? Place of Magic?
Yeah, it's like the happiest place on earth.
Happiest, it's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty, I've told him this before a lot of times. I could buy a ticket, walk into the front area and just kind of sit there and just be like, this was worth it.
Bask in the glow of Disney.
The sounds, the smells, the music, just sit there and just, pickles.
I'll eat your pickle.
Universal was definitely an experience. I don't think I'd go again. It is lower on my list of places I would go again, or like go in general.
I would go again, but we went on a Saturday and we did not get the fast pass. We learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, and it got kind of hot that one day we went, so it was a little annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. It just was like, now we know. Anytime amusement park, Monday.
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't do everything either. So I didn't do the Harry Potter roller coaster, which I've heard is like for kids anyways. So it was okay.
I mean, most of it is technically for kids.
Yeah, which that was another thing I've realized is that like everyone gives Disneyland crap for being for children, but Universal's like you got maybe 2 thrill rides. Everything else is like slower.
Yeah, I'm more of a coaster guy, and there wasn't even that many coasters.
The best ride was a coaster, the Mummy.
Oh, that was a
great ride,
dude. But if you're big, like I'm a bigger guy, dude, my schnuts were smashed. Schnuts.
Yeah. And the Jurassic World ride was really fun. That was a good one.
Yeah, especially at night.
Yeah, that's a huge drop. That's way bigger. That's like double Splash Mountain's drop.
Yeah, and we were not expecting it either the first time. Like we went down and it was like we hit because there's like the smaller one, right? There's like a smaller one. It was like, oh, this isn't so bad, guys. And then it's like, oh no, a T-Rex.
Yeah, I knew the drop was coming. I just didn't know how big it was because it's huge. The Simpsons ride was not good. It was an hour wait, and it was okay. It was actually the funniest Simpsons thing I've seen, though. I don't like Simpsons.
No, it's funny.
It was funny, but it was a long wait. The queue sucked, and it wasn't really worth it. The Harry Potter ride was cool. Not the roller coaster, but the other one.
Yeah,
but we stopped 3 times in it, and because of some stuff, so it kind of took us out of the whole. You're on this whole adventure, experience. So it was okay. The Mario Kart ride sucks ass.
Yeah, that line was so long too, and I thought it was gonna be so hype.
It's fun. It's just it's a game, but it's like so just nothing. There's no like you have these weird VR glasses which are kind of cool, but then after like 5 seconds you're like, okay, I'm over this.
Yeah.
And the screen is just constantly filled with like all of the stuff, and you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
The Transformers ride was really good too, though.
That one was good. Like for the Mario Kart one, I would have rather had something like what is it called? Radiator Springs Racers, right? The one in Disney or Adventure, I should say.
Yeah, it's a race.
Yeah,
that would have been amazing.
Especially with their drifting mechanics, where like you slow down a little bit, then you go really fast once you hit the drift. That'd have been much better for me.
Yeah, but that would make it would be a much bigger ride at that point. And this is a dark ride technically than Mario Kart, so you couldn't really go any much bigger with that. We went before the Fast and Furious ride was done, unfortunately. You could see it, them building it, and it looks like it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's why the main reason I'd go back is to experience things we didn't do and do that ride.
It looks it's a huge roller coaster, which is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
The tour was cool.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no like replayability with the tour.
Yeah, it's like sick.
You've done it once. It's the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, I mean, there's the argument to be made if you come back like months and months later. I mean, new projects are happening, so it's like, oh look,
if you can come back and time it when there's something filming and you could see it, that would be cool.
Yeah, like like you're in the know. You're like, I know you're down there, Tom.
Yeah, that would be cool. But other than that, it's going to be the same. Maybe the guy can make different jokes, but it's going to be the same thing. The King Kong thing was awesome.
That was crazy, dude. To be in 2025 and see like a cinematic kind of ride for it, 2005 Peter Jackson's King Kong, dude, I was like skull fucked. I was like, where am I?
It was really good.
It was super cool though.
That was the best part of the tour, in my opinion. It was like a ride, and you're like, whoa, what the hell? And it's super loud, and it's super scary, and it's moving and stuff. Oh, also the set, the train, the subway set where they like show you like a.
Oh yeah, it was kind of cool.
It was cool. I mean, you got the flood and the stuff. It was cool. The train's kind of going comedically slow for what they're.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's like, and it's going like
5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It's like,
but it's cool what they were trying to go for. Yeah. But it was a good time. I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10 for amusement parks. Maybe
I would say 7.
I'm just trying not to be mean because you guys planned it. I would probably give it a 6.
Well, I mean, listen, man, we planned it. It's not like any of us knew it was going to happen. Yeah. And again, I think if we'd gone on like a Monday or something, it would have been better just because we would have gotten to do everything. Oh, don't forget, Waterworld was great.
Waterworld? Oh, the show. The show was my favorite thing.
That was amazing.
Universal. And I've been wanting to see that for years. So that was the main thing I wanted to do when we went. Yeah, and it was really cool. It was usually when you go see a show like that, you'll something wrong with like either the mics or maybe someone's off by a second. You could tell. That's how it always is for me. Like when I go to Disneyland with their shows and stuff. Right. But this time, like they're not punching each other, but if they have such good sound effects and they're on point.
Choreography
is great, and the action with the plane coming was amazing.
Oh yeah,
the boats running around, and I wish we sat in the wet spot. I would have liked to get splashed.
It's a wet spot.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was some cool stunts. The flame stunt was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good time. I would go again. I'm not saying I wouldn't,
but it's lower on the list.
I would much rather go to Disney.
Yeah.
If it's between Disneyland or Universal Studios in Florida.
Universal Studios. I mean, anything in Florida.
No, that's the thing, though.
Oh, yeah,
I think I'd rather go to Disneyland than Disney World.
Well, here's the thing. You have to experience Disney World.
You have to yeah, I've never experienced it.
That's what I'm saying. You have to go. I mean, you say that because you've been to Disneyland a bunch. Who knows? Disney World could knock your socks off.
It's just the 5 parks thing. It's like I can go from Tomorrowland to Frontierland at Disneyland in just 10 minutes. In Disney World, Frontierland and Tomorrowland are separated by parks.
Yeah, no,
Epcot and something else. So it's just like if I want to go to Splash Mountain real quick, if they have one in Disney, I don't know if they do in Disney World.
I'm sure they have it.
Yeah, if I want to go to that, I gotta freaking
get on a train,
get on a whole shuttle, and they don't have California. California Adventure brings Disneyland up at least like 3 points. And I'm at a 9, so I'm over the threshold.
Yeah, breaking the mold. But to be fair, when you went the last time or last couple times, you've seen like the Marvel stuff, which is in California, which when I went didn't exist.
Yep.
So to me, I'm like, Disneyland was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was good.
Yeah, the last time you went was so long ago that it wasn't even California Adventure was Adventure Pier. They rebranded it to Pixar Pier. You haven't even been there when it was Pixar Pier.
Nope.
So Incredicoaster is an Incredicoaster now. It's not the California Screamin'. That's what it used to be called.
I don't even remember that one.
The big roller coaster?
Don't remember.
What?
Sure, I don't even know if we went on.
I love that. It's the launching roller coaster. We might have not. That's probably when I didn't like roller coasters.
It might have been.
Because this was like, I want to say like 10 years ago at least. 10 years
ago. Because I was in high school.
2015. 10 years is only 2015. That's insane.
We're old.
But yeah, California, Marvel is, their rides are kind of stinky. The Spider-Man ride sucks ass. The Guardians ride is fun. but it's just Tower of Terror. So did you do Tower of Terror?
I don't think we did. It was closed when we went.
It's just Tower of Terror. So, but this is what I'm saying. Like the vibe of Disneyland is so good. Like I just walking around Avengers Campus, seeing all the they're constantly walking around. And you have little shows and stuff happening. It's really cool.
Yeah, well, again, we'll have to plan for Disney because I haven't been in so long. I mean, it'd be a breath of fresh air for me. But again, we know plan it for like a Monday on like an off season where school's in.
Disneyland's never. It's always going to be busy unless you go that one week you were talking about Thanksgiving. I could see that being.
Yeah, that's what most people say. They're like, if you want to experience Disney like easy, go like the weekend of Thanksgiving because everybody's got family in town. It's like we're not going to Disney.
I've probably gone to Disneyland every single day of the week, and it's always busy. Obviously, a weekday is going to be not
less busy.
I've gone on the weekend maybe once, and we were like never again. This is absolutely abysmal.
Universal.
Yeah. So the weekdays are obviously better, but if you're going on a Tuesday, you're still going to deal with hour lines, even on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the ride, but yeah.
Another thing, I'm just venting my whole Disneyland is amazing spiel here. California Adventure has Cars Land and Avengers Campus. Disneyland has Star Wars Land. Those lands don't believe are in Disney World. They might have Star Wars at this point, but Avengers Campus is California and Cars Land is California. They don't have the Cars ride at Disney World.
Yeah,
they have a ride like it. It's called Test Drive.
Yeah,
and it's just like a.
I think they actually changed it. I don't even think it's Test Drive anymore.
Oh, really? Well, they might have made it into Cars. The last time I looked was 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I used to watch this guy did Disney trivia, and he would like talk about. I'm pretty sure he said Test Drive, but no, it doesn't exist anymore. They replaced it with something. I think it is just a racer, like the.
That would be cool. And they might have event. Now I'm talking. They might have event because they just did the Guardians roller coaster at Disney World. I don't know if that's in a Marvel land or if that's just Epcot.
I think we just have to go. Yeah. We'll have to plan the trip. I mean, that's going to be definitely some guapo.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
We'll plan it.
Plane ride, staying somewhere, and that's like a 3-day park, 3-day minimum. You cannot go. You cannot do Disney World in 1 or 2 days.
Oh no, of course not.
You have to go at least. 3 days.
You technically could, but at that point, you're not enjoying. You're sprinting.
You're not getting. Even with 3 days, you're going to be missing a lot. Yeah, because there's just so much.
Yeah, it'd be like a week-long trip, and it'd be just Disney World, and then another one for just Universal Studios.
You know, on that list of places I want to go, I think Universal is above Disney World.
I know you told me
Florida because it's just that new land they got. The 5 park. It's like 5 parks in one. It's like Disneyland, but now it's DreamWorks. So you got monsters, and you got How to Train Your Dragon. I just want to go for that.
Oh yeah,
just to walk in and see. There's a Burke. It's Burke. Burke is in the middle of the area. Like you see it. It's great. It's awesome. But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good trip. Hopefully we can do more of those in the future.
Yeah, hopefully. And then hopefully, eventually we can like vlog them. So that way people can like be like, oh, wow, the trip is cool.
Yeah, hopefully. We can just get into our RNG roll then.
Yeah, it was a good spiel though. We usually don't spiel like that. So, I mean, it's good to have one every once in a while because we usually don't have updates, but it's been a while since we recorded.
Yeah, it has been for us.
Yeah, you guys get a video every week, but I mean, we do a lot of them kind of batch. Like we do like 2, 3 a weekend. So this is the first episode in like 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've sat at this table. Yeah. All right. I'll roll first. It doesn't matter. Okay. That's a 16. All right, let me get that question.
Oh, what was the question?
All right. Who is the most iconic duo? Tom and Jerry.
Oh,
Rick and Morty, Finn and Jake, or Phineas and Ferb? This is very hard.
I mean, obviously,
you got to give props to Rick and Morty for being the newest on here, I think, and being iconic.
I'm saying you give props to Tom and Jerry. That's the OG.
That's like that's what I'm saying. Like,
actually, there's one duo that's older than them, I think, which would be Bugs and Daffy.
Bugs and Daffy, yeah, and you also have the Pinky and the Brain is a duo.
Oh yeah, they're pretty old too. They're the slept on though. They're not slept on, but they're like a sleeper. Like
Ren and Stimpy.
Ew. Disgusting.
Very gross.
Gross.
I don't like that. I put Tom and Jerry just because I'm biased. I like Tom and Jerry better than Daffy and Bugs.
No, I know. I'm just saying like you got to respect the OGs obviously on this list.
Yeah.
But like for me, the most iconic. Because it's Phineas and Ferb. I'm not an Adventure Time guy, so I mean they're like out of the running for me. They have a great dynamic.
They really do,
but they're just not. That is such a hard show to follow. I mean, granted, I used to also be like not in the right mindset every time I'd watch it. Got to keep it PG for the viewers. But yeah, no, that dude, I was like tweaking. I was like, what is up?
So I give props to Rick and Morty, but they're not in running for me.
I wouldn't put them in the running either. Like, I feel like that show kind of not like gone downhill, but there's definitely been a decline in quality for me. I'm like, honestly, I'm leaning towards Finn and Ferb.
I am too.
Like that for me. I mean, especially that show came out what 2012, 13, 14.
I would 14. That sounds too late. 2007.
7?
Yes.
7? It was 7? I was 7 watching that.
Yeah.
Vanessa bad. Next question. No, but like, I mean, dude, I grew up with those guys every summer. Like, I lived those summers with Finn and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb is a fun one, and you don't need a story for that, so you don't have to like jump into it and be like, I need to watch episode 1. I can watch whatever episode I want.
Yeah, like there's some subplotty stuff way later, like season 5, 7, 8. I don't know how many seasons there are, but like later in there, it's a couple like small subplot things. It's like, oh, if you saw this episode way back when, callback.
Most shows do
type deal. But yeah, I mean a great movie too. The one where Doof is actually evil.
Yeah, you have a lot of movies with that. You have the time one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Time one?
It's like the time
different dimension.
But they also have like the Marvel movie and Star Wars movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Star Wars where it's just Star Wars. I remember seeing that and being like, I don't get it.
I think it goes Phineas and Ferb, Tom and Jerry, Finn and Jake, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. I might put Rick and Morty above Finn and Jake.
Yeah, I just think Finn and Jake are. I don't know it either. I've never watched all of it, but the stuff I have seen, that show gets pretty serious for a children's show. Oh, the Lich is awesome.
Oh yeah,
like for a children's show, like it's really cool.
I mean, eventually, if people want us to watch it, I would be down to watch it. Yeah. Definitely, review it season by season because, like, up to season 3, it's pretty episodic, but then you get subplotty a lot in like the later seasons. That's when it gets really confusing because there's just a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, and the world building they've done in that show is really good.
Oh, insane! Yeah, you start off just being like, oh, Finn the human, he's like the only guy, and then like it's like, oh, there were people. Oh, and there's like subterranean humans.
There's an end of the world.
Yeah, there was an apocalypse.
There is technically an apocalypse war.
Insane lore dump.
Yeah,
like it's like when people are like the lore of Kingdom Hearts, and it's like 38 hours long. It's like the lore of Adventure Time, 7 days long. It's like,
yeah. I'd only put Tom and Jerry above them is because they're iconic.
Oh, yeah, like I said, OG. You gotta respect the OGs.
And they had I remember as a kid watching, they had a movie where it's like a race. Did you ever see that? I remember that, and that was really awesome.
Remember the one where it was like the Martians or the aliens?
I don't.
So yeah, I'd probably say that Finn and Ferb definitely takes it. Then below them would be, what was it? Tom and Jerry. And then I would probably say Rick and Morty and Finn and Jake.
Yeah, I would just switch Rick and Morty and Finn and Jake on my list. So.
But I think they're all solid duos. It's a good question.
It really is, and there could have been way more. You got like we said, you have Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. You have Pinky and the Brain. You have Ren and Stimpy. But there's
White Spy, Black Spy,
Gumball and
those who know.
Yeah. Gumball and Darwin is a really good one too.
Dude, they would have been second. Sorry, Tom. That show looked hilarious.
That show's funny. I think I've laughed the hardest ever at a cartoon.
I know you sent it to me. The
skateboard,
like years ago. Probably about to say it like 10 years ago. I still laugh about that.
It was the best freaking cartoon scene I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really good. All right, you can.
Alrighty, here we go. What's my question going to be? Let's find out.
It's a 10.
10.
Your question is, the most iconic Spider-Man villain. He's a lot.
He is a lot. I mean, there's 2 off the top of my head that you can't disrespect them. They're definitely his like top 2, most iconic. Like you think Spider-Man, these 2 guys first thought, and one of them is from the live action movies. Really distills it for people. Very first Tobey Maguire got Willem Dafoe Green Goblin. Not specifically him, but Green Goblin. But he does a fantastic job as Green Goblin. Probably the best Goblin we'll ever get.
Great, yeah.
And then the other one on my right hand, he's right there. It's Venom. It's got to be.
You can make arguments for Doc Ock.
You could. Amazing Spider-Man video game. He's the main villain. I mean, technically, you fight the Sinister Six, but
which one?
the Spider-Man game. The
Spider-Man 2?
No, the first one is Doc Ock. The game.
Oh, you're talking about Spider-Man PS4 Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I wasn't even thinking about Spider-Man 2. You're right.
No. I'm so stupid. I said Doc Ock, and you started talking about Doc Ock, but then in my brain, I was about to go Sandman. So when you said he's the main villain in Spider-Man, I was like, Sandman is not the main villain.
I was like, well, why are you so confused?
Yeah.
I thought I was spitting facts.
That's my bad. That was crazy.
I wouldn't put Sandman there. I mean, he's up
but
there.
That's the thing is that even the ones that you wouldn't even be like, he's not. I mean, they're still iconic.
Oh yeah, they're still up there, but they're not. They don't like. He does not compare to Venom. Venom and Goblin choked on the words. Even
I think Venom wins this, and I think Green Goblin and Doc Ock are
close second.
It goes like this. Doc Ock has some of the best. He gives Spider-Man some of the best stories in the comic books.
Yeah,
but then so is Green Goblin. So
Absolutely.
It's like my favorite run of Spider-Man was Superior Spider-Man. So that's a Doc Ock story,
right?
So obviously I'm biased toward Doc Ock, especially what's his name? David Molina is Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. I think I might be saying his first name. I don't think his first name is David, but it's Molina something. Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. Obviously, I think it's just like they're perfect.
Sure. I'm not a comic guy. Like, I haven't read them. Not that I'm saying I wouldn't, but I just haven't taken the time to be like, I'm going to dive in. But, so, I mean, for me, it's going off the movies. And I mean, he does a great job in Spider-Man 2. Again, Tobey Maguire as well. But I love Dafoe, especially because we get to see him again in No Way Home. I mean, we see Ock again, too. So it's
Alfred. Alfred Molina. I'm going to go crazy. I got to figure it out. Keep talking.
Okay. But, yeah, I mean, I just, like, Willem Dafoe does Goblin so well. That was another thing we did on the trip. We forgot to mention that. We went to the Sony Pictures studios. Don't want to talk about too much, but we saw, like, all the props. Dude, that was almost more of a highlight than Universal. Just because,
it was really cool.
Holy shit, my childhood. The McLovin ID was there. It was just crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of Spider-Man props. It was so cool to see, like, in person, the actual prop used in Spider-Man 1 when he's drawing his Spider-Man suit design. It was there, like the piece of paper, and you had his ring from Spider-Man 3, and you had his glasses. It was so cool. His camera, it was all so cool to see.
And also, the guy was telling us, we may or may not have been there while they were recording the music for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Beyond the Spider-Verse. He couldn't tell us exactly because, confidentiality, but he was like, dude, Metro booming.
They were saying, he said that, like, we passed by a room, and he said that room's used for recording music and stuff. And it's the past few times have been used to record the Spider-Man soundtrack, and it was in use at that moment. So he was like, I wonder what's going on over there.
Yeah, so that's the way he said it. Let's not get him in trouble.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say Doc Ock is, but like I said, I'm a comic book guy. I read the comic books. Sometimes Green Goblin stories, I don't like them. Sure. They get a little crazy. They get a little boring. They get drawn out. Alfred, or not Alfred. I just found his name is Alfred Molina.
Oh, nice.
Doc Ock's stories are usually pretty quick, and they make you think more because Doc Ock is a smart villain.
Yeah.
So it is just go back and forth though.
But I think we can both agree that Venom is
above. I wouldn't say I like him the best, but he is the most iconic, and he is probably the coolest design.
Yeah.
And he does have a lot of great moments and stories and iconic moments that are like, you think of Spider-Man, you think of that specific scene. That's a Venom story usually.
Yeah.
So I would say Venom's number 1, and then Green Goblin, Doc Ock, number 2, 3, interchangeable. Right. But Spider-Man has just so many villains. I would argue he has a better roster of a rogues gallery than Batman. Because Batman, obviously, he has some greats. He has Joker and Catwoman, and
I don't even put Catwoman on the list. Like, she kind of is, but she's also
a villain.
She's also getting it. You know what I'm saying?
You put Black Cat on the list for Spider-Man? I would.
Same different. No. Like,
really?
Because she also switches to being like an anti-hero hero deal. I know. And also, he was getting it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But I like Venom, though, just like, even when Venom's a good guy, I mean, he's still just gross. He's a monster. Like, so he's still like,
when Venom's a good guy, he's Agent Venom, and he's part of the military, and he's a good guy.
He's still killing people. So
bad people.
But still, I'm just saying.
But I personally would classify Catwoman as Batman's Rose Gallery.
Sure.
Mr. Freeze, Two-Face, Penguin. Those are all cool and iconic still. I'm not saying they're not, but I mean, Rhino, Lizard, Sandman.
They don't quite have a
Doc
team name like the Sinister Six.
Yeah. The Sinister Six is such an iconic thing in comics. Mysterio is so cool.
Yeah.
Craven, Vulture, Electro, like those are all just super.
Shocker!
He's in there. He's a guy.
Yeah.
He's a part of the Rogues Gallery. Carnage. Is a Spider-Man Rogues Gallery villain. I think Spider-Man comes out on top of Batman.
Yeah, probably the best Rogues Gallery ever, and he's just a boy. He's getting his ass beat by monsters.
I would say Venom.
Okay, much shorter question than the duos. We were like,
it's kind of easy. I mean, he's just so cool.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, he's just a great villain. But yeah, we can just get into that's our RNG roll. Those are pretty good questions.
Yeah, those are good questions. Our RNG rolls are pretty good.
Yeah, usually.
There's a couple that are like,
but that was a good one. We can just get into trivia now. So I made the trivia a little easier. So hopefully it doesn't, because it's been a little bit since you've seen the movie.
Yeah, we did have a slight delay because we were getting ready for the trip and everything. So we kind of we watched it and then we just didn't quite have the time to get the recording done. So we're like a week late on recording it. And we didn't really have time for a rewatch today because I got work tomorrow. I mean, it's just busy schedule and stuff. So we didn't want to bust my balls too bad because.
What is the name of the alien in the one scene where
I thought this was the first question? I was going to piss my pants. I was like, alien names?
No, these questions are pretty easy, but they're still. I mean, you could still get stumped here easily.
Okay. I'm ready.
There's a few questions that I don't think you're going to get, and if you do, props for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll begin. It's 10 questions. Question 1: what is the name of the small droid Poe sends away with the map?
BB-8.
There you go. Yeah, you were scared for a second.
I was a little scared. I was like, database.
Yeah. Here's another one. Who is the leader of the First Order?
Kylo Ren.
No.
Oh, it's the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the guy in the chair.
Yeah.
Talking to fuck. What's his name? Is it like a title? Like his name starts with a title?
Yeah.
Is it like Grand Regent?
No.
Fuck. Where am I getting Grand Regent?
Supreme Leader. I wasn't asking for that.
Well, that's but
that's the title. It starts with the Supreme Leader.
Dude, I could see him. He's ugly, but I can't remember his name right now.
Snoke. Supreme Leader Snoke.
Yeah, you say it, and I'm like, oh yeah, there it is.
What is the new weapon the First Order created called?
Starkiller Base.
There you go. That's question 3.
Thankfully, I just saw an escape pod do a trivia thing, and they mentioned that. I was like,
it's also Starkiller. I mean, you know who that is.
Well, I know, but I'm just like, it's like, remember that.
Escape pod.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out. Question 4. What is you're not gonna get this one.
Okay.
What is Finn's storm? You're a fucking idiot. I'm joking. This is a hard one. What is Finn's stormtrooper call number?
Oh, hold on.
Reach.
Is it 3 or 4 digits?
4.
Starts with a 1.
Nope.
Fuck. No?
Nope.
Shit. What does it start with?
2.
Is there a dash or something? Or is it just numbers and letters?
It's technically 6 symbols. So what do you call that? Digits. 6 digits, 2 letters, a dash, 4 numbers. Think. How does Finn get? What is Finn's call number?
Okay,
at least
FN.
There you go. Okay, at least get that. Now you have 4 numbers. Yeah.
Starts with a 2, you said?
Yes.
It's 4 numbers.
Yes.
2278.
No.
You can't give it to me. I don't know.
One more guess. What numbers are popping into your head right now?
2, 3, 6, 7.
No.
I don't think it
You got 2 of the 4. You got 2, 1. It's 2, 1, 8, 7.
2, 1, 8, 7. Did I say 2, 1, 7, 8?
You said
2, 1, 6, 7, something like that.
2. You
6,
said
7?
2. I don't remember.
Whatever. I was close.
You got 2 of the 4. So now you're at 2 of. You got 2 of 4 actually. It's question 5. Who gives Finn his name?
Well, Poe.
Okay. Question 6. You have 3 for 5.
Yeah.
What does Rey say on her first failed attempt to mind trick the guard? I know you're picturing it right now.
I see it. I always see the scenes. That's never an issue. I see pictures really well. Words, always a good words. Like, what's her first attempt? Like, what does she say?
She says it and she repeats it like, I think 3 times, maybe 2. No, 3 times. She does it 3 times.
She's like, you will undo my restraints. Fuck. Is that part right at least?
I'll give it to you.
Okay, because it's something along those lines. You will undo my restraints.
It's a pretty funny moment because he's like, I won't do that, and I'm going to do this instead. And she does it again. He's like, I will do that.
Again, I see it. The words are not coming to me, man. I'm so bad. Like, I can't remember any dialogue ever.
You got to give yourself some leeway here.
Yeah,
it's been
still,
like a week and a half.
But still, you will release my restraints and leave this room.
So
lock
close.
The door behind you.
No, you're so close.
Dude, I think I can't.
Okay, it is. You will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
Yeah, like I said, after the fact, I'm like, no, I see it. It's like playing ad libs, and the blanks get filled in for me afterwards. Like,
so you're 3 for 6, so you're 50% right now. You have 4 more questions. Here we go. Question 7.
I think I have to get 3 more. 3 more, right?
3 more. 4 questions. Lock in.
Okay.
What did Finn do on Starkiller Base? What was his job?
Janitor.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. Sanitation.
Yeah. It wasn't called janitor, but I knew it was. He was just like, really, a janitor?
Yeah, he was like, how do you know all this stuff about Starkiller Base? I did sanitation. Yeah.
Han looks at him like that. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're 4 for 7.
Okay.
What color is C-3PO's arm in this movie?
Red.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say black.
Right. All right, one more. 2 more. One more. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is the planet Rey lives on called?
Oh man, dude, you know me and planets. We don't get along.
No, you don't.
Starts with a B, I think.
Nope.
Fuck. What does it start with?
J.
Man, dude. Jacko?
Oh, you're so close.
Jaquarius. Jack. No, that's an item in League. It's Jack shows. Jakku?
Yeah, there you go.
Was it Jakku?
You got Jakku.
Oh, I was like, that rhymes with Naboo. There's no way.
Jakku. You got it.
All right,
so
cool. I passed with a D. Hold on, let's see if I can get a C. I don't think I've ever gotten over a C in these games.
No, you're gonna see. When you get a B, it'll be a day. When you get an A, it'll be a day. And when you get an S,
when I get an S, I'm taking a shot on camera. No.
Yeah. Last question. What does Rey find at Maz Kanata's bar?
Oh, lightsaber.
Whose?
Luke's.
Or AKA?
AKA. What do you mean AKA? Fuck, it's Luke's.
You got it. I'm just trying to see if you can pull it out of your ass. Technically, it's someone else's lightsaber.
Oh, is it technically Anakin?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Anakin's lightsaber, aka Luke's lightsaber.
Is that what she trips out when she grabs it?
Well, she just has a Force vision, and she's like, "Huh?"
Oh, I thought she was like saying the younglings. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You gotta see.
I see. Oh god, almost did it. Every time I see, I gotta throw up C. It's a gang sign, kid. Don't throw up a C.
I see. 7 out of 10. Very good. Now we just get into the review.
Okay.
No punishment for you next time.
Yeah.
What do you review? What do you rate it in 3, 2, 1?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I'd give you like a 7.5.
It's fair. I obviously visually, again, new Star Wars looks great. Looks really good. I've heard people make this comment of, I don't know their names, but I think it's The Last Jedi. Is like the 8th one, right? Or something like that?
The next one after this.
Yeah, I've heard people say that movie is a lot like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi mixed, right? Or something like that.
Well, here's another shout out to Escape Pod. That is only Andrew's take on that movie.
Oh, that's the only take I've heard.
Most people don't.
I don't know anything about the other movies.
Most people don't agree with that take.
But watching this one, I felt like this one was so much like A New Hope. Like, it felt very bar for bar in a lot of ways. So I was like, this feels really lazy. That's the way I felt.
It was done on purpose. It was to ease people back into Star Wars and give them something they've seen before and knows it worked. They know it works.
Sure.
Because you're watching all these in a row, so you're like, I just saw this.
Yeah.
The last time we got Star Wars was 10 years prior.
And the last time you saw A New Hope was
40, 30 years, something like that.
Years.
2015 to 1979. It's like 30, 40 years almost.
Yeah.
So they did that, and they changed it up enough, in my opinion, that it's not a bar for bar remake.
No, it's not bar for bar.
The main
there are
overall,
some bar for bars.
Yeah. Oh, yes. The main overall story and the thing they're trying to do and fight is very A New Hope, with the main protagonist being on a desert planet, and leaving that desert planet with
an ex-soldier
from the
military.
You're saying Obi-Wan's ex-soldier, which is technically right, but I don't think people look at Obi-Wan and be like, he's an ex-soldier.
Well, but I mean, if you see the prequels, then you realize, I mean, and he's just older than Poe. I mean, Finn is.
Yeah. And you also have him leaving with Han and Chewie off that planet. But then
in the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, in the Millennium Falcon. But then you have the whole stuff on the ship, which is some hijinks. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have Takodana, which is their version of the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not done the same way. There was no giant battle at Mos Eisley's Cantina. But it is just to bring back, like, oh, here's a Star Wars bar.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have one. And you go, and then you have Starkiller Base, which is Death Star. They literally allude to it as just, is this another Death Star? No, this was Death Star. This is Starkiller. And it's like, okay, we see what you're doing.
And the Starkiller Base, I mean, was much better. I mean, it wiped like, what, 5 or 6 planets?
It was like 4 or 5 planets.
In one shot. It was like, oh shit.
And they had another attack on this giant base with only little tiny starships. So it's like, there's a lot of, and the heroes are on the base. You know, there's a lot of stuff that is very similar, and some stuff that is direct copying, but I'd say they did a good job at keeping it unique enough, and obviously just having new visuals in general makes it engaging enough.
Visually, it looked great, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, I just felt like it was too much of like a beat check of, and again, you're right though. I mean, I watched them back to back.
Yeah.
These people hadn't seen Star Wars in a long time, so it's a very different feel. But I was just like, this is like the same story. Like, it felt very, very, very close. Obviously, then you also have like the end with, what's his actual name? Ben Solo? It's Ben, right? It's Kylo.
Ben.
Yeah. Ben killing Harrison Ford, Han Solo.
That's bro, in theaters, that sucked.
Yeah, I bet. But how am I supposed to die like a millennia ago anyways?
Yeah, he wanted to die, so he only came back because they said, we'll finally let you die, okay?
Yeah.
He was like, period.
Perfect.
Yeah. I actually got fun little story. Battlefront 2015 came up before this movie. And I was all into that game, obviously, because it was a new Battlefront, amazing, Star Wars, amazing, awesome. So I was watching streamers a lot play that game. And I was in the streamers chat, just watching it literally the night before we went to go see the movie. You know, it was like a Force Awakens hype stream, playing Star Wars games, and I'm just sitting there watching, and this guy joins, puts in the comments, he goes, "New Star Wars movie, Kylo Ren is Han Solo's son. Kylo Ren kills Han Solo, and then just leaves." And the streamer was like, "Oh my god!" And he like deleted it as fast as he could, but like I seen it already. It was like a small stream with 5 guys. Of course, I saw it.
What a guy.
So I obviously, it could have been lying, but we know now he was not.
Yeah. So it led you to believe, like, no matter what, you go into that being like, I wonder what's going to happen.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen, especially as he walks on the bridge. I was like, oh my God, I don't know. Because obviously we also find out that Kylo Ren is his son really early on in the movie. So I was like, oh no, this is not.
Yeah, we're leading up to the prophecy has been foretold.
Yeah, this is 50% of what this guy said has been true now. Oh no. So it still hit. Like, it's still hard. Especially, it's such a good scene. I think the way Adam Driver acted and the way Han Solo or Harrison Ford even acted in that scene was very good. It's very much like when he grabs his hand or his face before he falls. It's very much like, damn, that hurts.
Yeah.
He just wanted to see his son again. He just wanted his son back.
Sith, man. The dark
Princess
side.
Leia being like feeling it, and she's like, go save our son. It's just, it hurt in the theaters.
Yeah. Like you said, I will also, like, disclaimer. This movie I actually did see when it came out in theaters in 2015. Not seeing all the other Star Wars.
Yeah.
So it was very like, what? But I mean, I thought it was a solid movie. I definitely didn't feel as sad when Han died then, because I was like, I mean, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But now watching it, I was like, damn.
Chewbacca's freaking
Chewbacca's
growl. It is so sad.
It's like the growl crying.
Yeah. Bro, Chewbacca, I don't like him as a character, but he goes through the most out of every character in the Star Wars universe. He's been there for everything. Mm-hmm. All his friends. I'm not gonna get into it. Yeah, it's great. What do you think of Kylo Ren? This movie's Darth Vader.
Yeah, he gives me it's like Darth Vader, or I should say Anakin. If Anakin, no, I think he actually is very similar to Anakin, at least based on what we hear, because he went to train as a Jedi. Maybe he went too late too. I don't know if they mentioned like what age he was. Maybe he went too late, so he had a hard time with his emotions. So he might have gone down a similar path to Anakin.
I am so excited for next episode because I have so many opinions on The Last Jedi, and I've always wanted to get them out to the public and talk about them, especially with someone who's getting into Star Wars. You'll see it'll all be answered, and some of
everything will be foretold.
Everything will be answered, and some of the answers are stupid and horrible. But we'll get to that. It's a good what's that word? It's a good inclination before we get there. It's a good
foreshadowing.
What you like? A good theory. It's a good theory. I like Kylo Ren. I think he's the best part of the sequels. He's leagues above every other character, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I don't like Rey.
Rey's okay in this movie. I liked her a lot. She gets worse.
Don't say that.
Like every other character.
Don't say that. Just let me experience. Don't say that.
Don't do that.
Don't give me.
Every other character in this series, including Kylo Ren, gets worse as the movies go on.
That's rough, bro. That's rough for you to tell me that. You shouldn't really tell me that. You should let me just experience it. But
you're gonna hate the movies, or we're not friends anymore. I'm joking.
Okay. I mean, I've heard a lot of bad things about them, so I mean, I'm going into it already with like, if anything, I might give them a higher rating than you, only because I'm going them already preparing for the worst. Like, you watched them and you had no idea what you're getting, and you're like, dude, what the fuck?
I've said it a billion times. I'll say it a billion times more. I think The Last Jedi was one of the first movies I've ever been to. It came out in 2018, so I'm not a kid. But I like most movies I go see in the theaters. Like, I don't go to see a movie unless I know I'm going to like it, The Last Jedi was probably one of the only movies, or the first one, I should say, that when the movie was over, I sat there and I just said to myself, this was a bad movie. And I knew it as it ended. It wasn't like man, that was great. And I left and then I kept thinking about it and I was like, ew. No, I knew right as the movie ended, I was like,
it sucked.
That was bad.
It sucked.
Yeah. And for some godforsaken reason, doing this now. I'm gonna do it again in the next episode. People put The Last Jedi on the same level as Revenge of the Sith and the originals, and I cannot see how they do that.
Find out. Maybe I'm that guy, bro.
I hope you're not, but we'll see.
You'll be standing there like, I have the high ground, Anakin. Traitor!
And the worst part is people are coming around to that thought process. And people are like, yeah, I could see why people... And I'm like, no, I still don't see it.
We'll just have to see. Because like I said, I've technically seen this one already, and I like vaguely remember it. Like, I've said like for episode 2, I was like, oh, I remember like the Coruscant like ship scenes from like maybe being a kid, like on VHS. It just seemed familiar.
Yeah.
But like this one, I was like, I like remembered the beats a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. I remember this.
There's a lot of good action in this movie, though.
Yeah, again, it's a newer Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's got the Disney budget behind it.
The Takodana is the cantina. That whole fight is really fun.
Yeah,
I love the X-wings coming over the water.
Oh yeah, it was a great shot.
You have great shots with the TIE fighters in front of the sun. Very Apocalypse Now looking.
Yeah, on
Takodana still.
Yeah, Takodana.
This is when they get there. You have
I remember
some
the
good
water for sure.
You have some good blaster fights. You have Traitor. Traitor's funny.
Oh yeah,
he's a meme.
The Joe
Traitor. He's good. You have set up for all this great setup for character relationships, character growth, character development, world building, world growth, all this great setup that goes nowhere. But anyway, it was good. There was a lot of good action. I think the worst. I was gonna say there's like worse action, but I mean it's all good. I even like the sequel lightsaber fight in this movie. It's not horrible.
It's okay, yeah. It wasn't like knocking my socks off.
You can already see they do this a lot in the sequels. They treat lightsabers as having weight and swinging it. Like Kylo Ren goes like, and he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
He's like swinging like a heavy ass. He's like swinging like a great sword.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a lightsaber, bro. You don't gotta like swing it like that. It's just yeah.
I mean, the thing I do like about Kylo Ren, I like his lightsaber.
His lightsaber's great.
Cross guard thing it's got going on.
Cross guard's awesome. The design's cool. The sound effects, all this. I mean, it's now you're especially getting perfect sound effects. Everything.
Again, yeah, budget.
Yeah. You have the fact that they use the cross guard in combat. He uses it is really cool. Where he's doing the beam clash and he's actually pushing the cross guard into his shoulder. It's really really cool. You have a lot of great space or air. I wouldn't say there's no space battle in this movie.
No.
You have a lot of great air fights. You have the Millennium Falcon chase, which is really fun.
Yeah.
On Jakku. It's just it's a okay movie. It's a good. Yeah, I think they did a good job. That is a very solid criticism that it is just a rehash of New Hope. But I think they did it right.
Yeah, I think thinking about it, isn't it my lowest rated? I think, isn't it?
7.5?
7.
Oh, 7.
I think I gave New Hope 7.5. That's the lowest I went. I'm almost positive.
I'll have to check. Yeah, because you liked Attack of the Clones.
I give it a 7.5, I think.
I think you gave Phantom Menace higher. I think you gave Attack of the Clones a 7 and 7.5 to Phantom.
Maybe. So maybe it's time for Attack of the Clones.
Maybe. I'll figure it out. I'll get that. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'll look at the database.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll.
I'm actually really excited for the next one because of your opinions on it and just other people's opinions I've heard. Escape Pod. I'm just curious to see like what I think. I'm going into it kind of thinking I won't like it based on just what I've heard, but I'm not gonna let that dictate. Like if I enjoy it, I'll be like, okay, this is all right.
The next episode is probably my most excited episode to record.
Oh boy.
Even more than Revenge of the Sith. Even more than...
Just because it's going to be an episode of Heated, most likely.
It's going to be an episode where I'm going to scream. An episode where I am going to...
break my mug.
Going to launch myself across the table. No, it's just an episode... I'm going to get a lot of my opinions out that I always had, and I want people to hear. So I'm excited for that one. But I mean, that's really you got anything to add? I mean, we kind of went over everything that happened.
Yeah, I don't really have many more comments on this because, like I said, to me, it's just pretty much the same thing as Phantom Menace. Obviously, like you said, there's differences, but the overall story really falls on the same train tracks.
Yeah, it does. It does, and it's total valid criticism, especially for someone who A, wasn't into Star Wars like a couple months ago,
No.
and B, has watched all the Star Wars movies in a couple months.
Yeah.
That whole what I was going at you with the whole rehashing it because it works and it's getting people back into Star Wars. It works when you haven't seen that story in 30 years or whatever.
Right. And I understand that, but for me, obviously watching, so it's a slightly biased opinion, we can say.
Yeah.
But I think even if it had been 30 years, I still would have been like, what, 30 years for a rehash?
And that is a criticism that came when the movie came out. That was a criticism.
Yeah. So I mean, I think my opinion would have still stood, even if I'd watched them back when they first came out, if I wasn't, not alive yet.
What do you think of the Stormtroopers, like their design? What's cooler, the original or the new ones?
I actually like the original a little bit better.
I love the originals.
They're too sleek. They look like iPhones.
The
iPhone model going on.
iPhone Stormtroopers. A big criticism I have for the overall just trilogy of sequels is, so Episode 6 ends, right? The Empire is defeated, or at least the main Empire is defeated. There's a whole bunch of stuff after where they're fighting remnants of the Empire. Anyways, by this point in the world of Star Wars, the Empire's gone, and there's now a new government called the New Republic. Why is it that the main government of the galaxy at this point feels like they even call themselves a resistance, a rebel group still, fighting against something that looks even more like a galactic dictator regime in the First Order than the Empire did. I mean, you have like giant bases, you have a planet-sized base. Why is that happening? Why is the government...
How is it happening, right?
How is the government going off and being like a resistance, fighting not a government who acts more like a government?
Yeah, I can see
the First
that.
Order should be the resistance, and the resistance should be the First Order.
Right.
This doesn't make any sense to me. Why does the First Order not have a fleet? Why does the resistance have a fleet? Why don't they have a fleet? Why does the First Order have a fleet?
Where'd they get the money?
Of Star Destroyers. I would never really thought about it like that when I first saw it, but as the sequels and it's been years now, that's something that always bugged me. It's like the First Order is not the ruling government of the galaxy.
Right.
Like the Empire was.
Like the Empire was, right.
The Resistance is not the rebel ragtag band of fighters the rebels were in the original trilogy.
You know, it's funny, you bring that up, and I didn't even think about that in the moment. I was just like, yeah, like I said, it was hitting the same beats, but I didn't even realize that we've like flipped the script, but for some reason, the roles haven't really flipped. We just flipped the names. We're like, yeah, these are the bad guys but they're running as if they were the bad guys before.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be running this well.
They should have a fleet.
Yeah.
Now, they give a minuscule explanation to this in saying that those 5 planets that the Starkiller base destroyed was the capital of the New Republic.
Okay, again, how'd they get the base up and like nobody knew about that? Like,
especially with this whole, it's a dictatorial government regime.
Yeah.
Like they have thousands of troops. They have all these TIE fighters. As a government, how are you this is not a rebel band. This is not a resistance group. This is like in America, in fucking Texas or Nebraska or Utah, they seceded from us and then made an army of people and was starting to go out into the other states and capture those, and America was doing nothing.
Yeah.
And
we're just like, oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy. And then when they get to DC, they're like, oh my God. And then they take over DC, and now our government is gone. It doesn't make any sense.
Right, they didn't do anything. Right?
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sure there's books that explain it better. I'm sure there's all that. I've never read those books.
Yeah, maybe the sequels will even explain it better for me, at least.
Maybe. I know that it makes more sense in the later movies because, like I just said, the New Republic's base of operations has been wiped out. So now it kind of makes a little bit more sense when they're acting like, man, we don't have enough stuff because all of it was destroyed.
Right.
But it's just like, how do they come to power? It doesn't make any sense. Especially with how like uniform they are, how they are. I've said it already. They're a government.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't think about that, like watching it. Like I'd never even put 2 and 2 together because I'm just watching it at surface level. I'm not digging that deep. Like, hey, how the fuck these guys get the funding?
Yeah.
Where they get the budget for this?
That's what happens when you when a movie comes out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
There's a lot of theories on it.
Wait a minute. Something's not right here.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Something's not right. What's going on here? This doesn't add up.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our review. I give it 7.5. It's a good movie. It's enjoyable. It's fun. There's good stuff in it. It's a rehash of a story already, so it's kind of lower.
Like, I give it a 7, but out of all the movies we've seen so far, I'd probably watch every other movie first again than this one.
It's probably because you've technically seen this movie more than all the other movies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I think it's also just I enjoy the other movies more than this one. I'd just rather watch
this is
this
is like I was saying with which one was it? Revenge of the No, I was saying I don't remember. It was a past episode. I was saying like I'd rather watch a prequel over an OG. No, I was saying with New Hope. I'd rather watch A New Hope just to, like, throw it on as a good, like, little Star Wars, a little story to watch, you know? You don't gotta think too hard. This is one of those movies for me. I could throw this on in the background, and it's just like a fun little movie to watch because it's fun.
Sure.
But yeah, it's okay movie. I probably would actually put it higher, but I think 7.5 is a good spot because I'm letting the sequels after this one dictate my overall enjoyment of this movie. Yeah, but we can just get into our next segment. If you're ready, you have anything else to add to that?
No, I think, like you said, this one I don't have as many words to say. I just felt like it was a bit of a repeat, so I don't really have any new comments to make. You brought up a couple things that were different. Kylo, the killing Han, stuff like that. Cool. Like I said, I don't really like Rey. I don't really like any of our protag crew. Like I liked our protag crew.
I like Finn.
Okay, one guy.
I like Poe too. Poe was cool.
Oh, I actually thought you meant Poe. I thought Finn was okay.
Yeah.
Their scene where they're in the ship when they first break out is fun.
Yeah.
It gives me very Luke and Han vibes.
We need to move on, but one more thing. Another thing I don't like, after thinking about it more, is Finn defects because he doesn't like what the First Order's doing and, like, shooting people and stuff and killing people, and his friend dies and stuff, and he's like, oh, the war is crazy. So the first thing he does is murder a bunch of stormtroopers on his escape.
Oh yeah, by shooting the gun.
He straight up kills. He loses his friend. I don't even know who that is. There's just a guy who puts his handprint on his face, and he's like super like traumatized by that moment.
Instant PTSD.
Yeah, and then he goes and goes. I need to escape, and the only way to do that is to kill my guys.
Kill my friends.
This is another. It's like
it's a weird thing.
Anyways, yeah, we need to move on. So, our next thing is a Dragon Ball moments bracket. So this is it's a 32 seed. It's a doozy.
We love big brackets, baby.
This is going to be a long episode.
But what are we at right now?
An hour and 7 minutes.
Fuck. It's going to be an hour almost.
So we'll see. We might try to rush through it a little bit faster, but so here we can start.
Right. Let's just go over. So the way we're going to be deciding victors here, obviously there are some that are a little bit more throwaway, depending on the matchup too. I mean, one of them on there is Goku first time Super Saiyan. That's like most likely going to win the bracket as far as we're concerned starting. I don't know what the matchup says. He did them randomly, but we're going to be kind of giving them their wins based on iconicity, hype, emotions, and impactfulness to the story. Just so they know what our grading rhetoric is for this.
Yeah.
All right, what's our first matchup, man? I'm ready.
Our first matchup is a doozy.
Oh, boy.
Kind of stinks. It's Gohan's Rage. So this is in Cell Saga when he goes Super Saiyan 2.
Android 16 getting his head crushed.
Yes.
Okay.
Versus Mastered Ultra Instincts. This is in the Tournament of Power and Super. This is when he gets the official silver hair, and he starts beating the hell out of Jiren.
Holy shit, that's tough.
They're both hype. They're both impactful.
They're probably second and third most iconic transformation.
Yeah,
they're only put Super Saiyan 1 Goku, the original, above it. So I'm like, this is seed 2 and 3, this early.
You've got the music for Ultra Instincts. You've got the music for Gohan.
Yeah.
You've got emotion.
I hear Team 4-Star, that song, you know?
Yeah.
Burning energy.
You've got Gohan's emotion. I think emotion is more on Gohan's side.
Emotion for sure is Gohan.
Because it's a rage moment. But Ultra Instinct was huge. Because it's just so cool.
So off the top, iconicity, I think it's Gohan's rage for sure. That's iconic.
I don't. You have to give Master UI props though, because it's now just as iconic, but it's way newer.
I don't think it's just as iconic.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
That music,
the only reason I'd say it's maybe more iconic is because more people have gotten into anime now. Only because it's become more popularized later in life, especially Westernly. But that Gohan, I mean, people were like, back in the day when watching anime, you were a stinky nerd, nobody liked you. Like, that was, like, people were like, dude, this, like, that's when people were like, Gohan is our new favorite. Like, they were like, fuck Goku, this guy sucks. That rage moment, like, people thought, they were like, let's make Gohan the guy. And then they were like, no, back to Goku. Because people actually were like, why are we going to Gohan? Fuck Gohan. Go back to Goku, please.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would say iconicity goes to it. But, I mean, if you want to argue your case, I mean, you know, we go down the list. And if that's really where it comes down to, we can talk about it. Hype, I'm giving Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct
beats the hype for sure. I
Plus,
mean,
it's just a longer scene because Gohan has hype and he has badassery where he beats the Cell Juniors, but then he's instantly like brought back down. He gets beat again, and he's like,
he's giving him the work for a minute.
Yeah, he's giving him, but then he starts doing that thing. The biggest thing I hate about Gohan is his what's the word for it? Where he thinks he's
pacifism.
No, he's like, well, that too, but like
self-conscious.
No, when he knows he's stronger than everyone, and he like starts bragging, and he's like gloating. I hate his gloating. He does it all the time. He did it in Mr. Gohan. He did it with this.
Oh yeah. Mr. Gohan just reminds me of the Boo. What are you? I'm not gonna say it, but
yeah, I hate that, and that's one. I think it's Gohan's biggest flaw as a character. Well, there's a lot of flaws with Gohan, but I won't get into that.
Okay.
I just don't think it doesn't last as long because he gets confident and he starts gloating and he gets his ass beat because he didn't just kill Cell.
Sure. Okay.
Master UI is a much long. That leads into one of the greatest fights in Dragon Ball history, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really
animation wise, moments wise.
Yeah, I mean, you get the Goku and Frieza team up.
Now that's all. That's on the list. Is that whole fight?
So like the aftermath.
I'm just saying this leads into that.
Mm-hmm.
But so Master UI is high. What's the next one?
Was that hype?
Yeah,
emotion.
Gohan. So we said Gohan is emotion, even though. Who cares about Android 16? Why does Gohan care so much? That was expanded on after the fact.
Yeah.
In the moment, it's like, why is Gohan freaking out over this random android that was trying to kill his father just a few episodes earlier?
Yeah. Well, honestly, Gohan doesn't really give a fuck about his dad. Piccolo's his real dad.
Yes.
We all know that.
So, emotion-wise, only in the fact that there's more emotion on Gohan's face.
Yeah.
Because he's crying. That's the only reason it has more emotion.
And he's like screaming. Like Ultra Instinct screams too, but it's not like a rage scream. It's more just like a it let's fucking go kind of scream. If that's the best way I can explain it.
What's the last one?
Impactfulness. I would give this Ultra Instinct.
I would as well.
That opened a door for like the next generation.
He literally broke his roof. Everyone was like, Goku's at his roof.
Yeah.
No, he broke through it now.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the thing. So it's pretty 50-50. I personally like UI better.
I think I'll give it to UI actually. Because actually UI wins. Because when we said hype, emotion, iconicity. Because we said
you said iconicity is Gohan and you said emotion is Gohan.
Yeah, well I say iconicity, like I said, because it's older. It's like it's more of because it's Master Instinct is not that old. I mean, at this point, it's actually like kind of old. What is it, like 5 years old now already? Like time flies so fast.
I don't remember when Super ended.
It's been like 5 years or something.
It's been longer.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
I think Super started in 2015, so
probably in like 2018.
Yeah,
absurd. But anyways, but I can give it. I'm not gonna like fight too hard for this. So I mean, I think Ultra Instinct can go. I think
there is more Gohan Super Saiyan 2 on this list as well. So it's not.
Oh, okay. If there's more,
this is just his Super Saiyan 2 transformation.
Okay.
And then like the little bit after that where he's killing Cell Juniors and stuff.
Okay.
So there's more of that. We'll see Gohan again. But Master UI moves on. Next we have hopefully our other ones won't be as long as that one. That was like 15 minutes of just talking about that one.
Well, we'll try.
Spirit Bomb against Boo. So this is the final Spirit Bomb
with
Z.
The salute.
Yeah, with the salute and the great, and then or versus Neo Tri-Beam, which is Tien's best moment. Unfortunately, it's knocked out already.
Yeah, it's got to go to the. Because I mean that seems so great because it's also technically what most people were like. This is it. Like this is the end of Goku's journey. And
it's the only Spirit Bomb that worked.
Yeah. Like, truly worked.
Truly worked. Like, defeated the villain.
Yeah, well, because technically, it was the only guy he used it on that was actually pure evil.
And, I mean, the salute is probably one of the most iconic like, frame in Dragon Ball of all time.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So that was a quick one. We don't even... I mean, we could have gone down the list, but I think we don't have to if we unanimously
everything else about it. I mean, I think the only thing that Neo Tri-Beam has...
emotion.
Is hype. Because it's Tien.
Tien's
he's dealing with Cell, who's been beating everyone's ass. So it's like, that's cool, but it's whatever. And he still doesn't even win.
Yeah, he just slows him down.
No, I'm saying, like, in that category, he still doesn't win in hype. He's just he's fighting.
Right.
Anyways, next is here. Oh, here we go. Early already. Father Son Kamehameha.
That's what you're talking about.
Versus Mystic Gohan. So these are both Gohan moments. This is Father Son Kamehameha. Now, Mystic Gohan. That's all I have written down. What are we...
Yeah, it's
is it when he shows up and fights Boo for a little bit? And
I'll say that.
Are you... Is it that?
That's so good. I think we could say that, too. I know it's like getting a comeback, but I try not to. I know I've said it once. You didn't cut it on the Spotify, so people will hear that.
Yep.
I mean, I say it not to be offensive, but some people find it offensive.
Yeah. I think Father Son Kamehameha wins this. I personally, like I've just said...
Yeah, I actually didn't like... I mean, the Boo saga is like the weakest saga anyway.
Yeah.
So...
Like I just said, one of my biggest gripes with Gohan is his gloatingness. And this is the... this is the ultimate.
Yeah, it was truly... Gohan has the fattest balls.
If he would have just beat him instead of gloating, none of that stuff would have happened. He died because of that. Yep. The whole world died because of that. Yep. So Gohan, ultimate L.
Gohan... loser.
And don't even get me started on the fact that this is a transformation that is not a transformation.
Yeah.
It's the most boring transformation of all Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's just, dude, look at this white aura.
Sometimes it's not even an aura.
Yeah, look at my cum aura. I'm in.
Because UI's aura is white, but...
Yeah.
This sometimes it's just his, like, energy flowing out of him. And sometimes it doesn't have that effect. So it's just him. Yeah. It's boring. I don't like it. Mr. Gohan...
I don't like it.
Most overrated thing in all of Dragon Ball. I hate what it did for Gohan. I like that it brought him to be stronger, but you know that they only did that because of what they've done to him. Yeah. So they had to. Next this is unfortunate, Super Solar Flare, one of my favorite Krillin moments because it puts him on the map of... He's pretty strong, actually.
You're talking about when he and...
he's like training. Yeah, and he's like, I got a new technique. And Goku's like, show it to me. Yeah, it's pretty basic, but it's just a cool...
I almost guarantee whatever's on this.
It's Final Explosion.
Vegeta?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Next.
That's why I said it's unfortunate.
Next question.
This is my favorite Krillin moment, and it's just bye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's Krillin dying, but that's part
of... That's not a Krillin moment.
Yeah. Goku!
This is Final Explosion. Yeah, that's a high seed.
Yeah, it's a high seed. Yeah.
Next is one of my personal favorites. I Will Not Let You Destroy My World.
From the movie.
This is like a 10-second scene in the movie, but it's the screen. It's the acting from Sean Schemmel in this part is phenomenal.
I love when you see him in the booth. You know, that clip. That's such a great part.
Yeah, it's great. It's all over. Everyone's seen that. It's a great scene. A great little shot of him in the booth. But then also leads into like when they're flying up and the music starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hero by someone.
Hero by...
It's on my list. I'm not going to bring it out. It's on my playlist. It's one of my favorite moments, personally. Versus Hakai. So luckily, I think this is going through because Hakai is just the scene where Beerus now understands what Zamasu's doing.
Yeah.
So he just walks up to him, Hakai, and it's great and it's awesome and it shows what Beerus can do. He just obliterates this guy from existence.
Yeah, it just fades out.
But I Will Not Let You Destroy My World is
way much better. I mean, it beats hype and emotion and already wins.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say Hakai's pretty hype, but it's not.
Iconist. Yeah, the only thing I would say that Hakai might have is impactfulness, just because it tells you, like, what Beerus can really do.
Yeah. So, yeah, I Will Not Let You Destroy My World. Great scene. That's one of the main arguments I bring up if anyone says watch Dragon Ball in sub. No. Watch it in dub. Always.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I watched a lot of Super in sub just because dub takes much longer to come out.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I mean, like it's one of those rare occasions where I'm like, the dub on this one, guys. Let's be real here. Like the dub is better.
Yeah, and plus, whatever.
Goku was a granny in Japan.
Yeah. Next one is Goku's Rage Against Jiren. So this is from when Jiren says, "What if I kill all your friends?" and he points his hand at the little stand, and Goku gets mad as hell, and that's when it leads into that charge punch where it has the shot of Goku, hitting Jiren, and then that whole fight after that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so. I mean, the tournament power is a little.
It's pretty long. It's pretty crazy.
It's a long.
Let me once you see the picture.
As long as I see the punch, I'll probably know what we're talking about.
Yeah. It's that versus Yamcha's death. Pretty joke one.
Well,
but
I mean, iconicity, it wins Yamcha's death for sure. That's the most. That's probably honestly an iconicity. It's probably the most iconic thing ever. I remember we went to Anime Con and they had a Yamcha's death contest. Who could do it best? Okay. So after seeing the clip, he just showed it to me. We'll cut it. So he showed me on his phone. But I'll definitely give it over Yamcha's for sure. I mean, it's actually
now
really
good. When it goes up against something else
what I'm dealing with. Yeah.
It's a great scene. Next is another on the top thing. UI grind. That's what I wrote down. That's when he grinds against the beam.
Yeah, on Khalifa. That's our fusion name.
So, Kefla.
Kefla is the fusion. Okay, because it's Kale and Khalifa.
Yeah, this is Gogeta versus Broly.
The whole thing. Yeah. Oh.
This is from. I'm gonna say from when he goes blue to the end. That's the best part of the fight.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The beam. It's
not the beam grind is unfortunate
because the beam grind is one of the most I would say iconic moments because it's like we've seen clashes the first time we've ever seen.
I think it is my favorite Kamehameha of all time.
Yeah,
because they give it to 4 times. And dude, that was when I was watching it. It was on my phone. I jumped up and was like, "Yo!"
Yeah, I remember seeing it too and popping up because we never seen.
You don't see that. He grinded against the beam, bro. It's so good.
That was his aura. I should have wrote aura as one of those things.
It's just like the most
yeah. Which is funny too because in that fight too, it is so low stakes because it's more just like let's see how strong you really are.
This is the second time we've seen UI as well, so you're like, damn, okay.
Yeah, he's getting into it. Yeah. But it's funny because that fight, it was not like I hate you. It was just like show me what you got. Like I want to see your power.
What are you gonna do now? You can't dodge him midair. Well, this is why I want to do the other thing after this. If we have enough time, we probably won't. But that is Gogeta versus Broly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next is Golden Frieza versus Vegeta's death against Frieza in Namek.
Golden Frieza. Next question.
Yeah.
Emotion, it wins for sure.
Yes.
Vegeta's death. Because it's the first time you see Vegeta be like, Kakarot,
you crying,
have to do it.
Yeah, he's
I'm too weak.
He's officially labeling himself as being weaker than Goku.
Yep.
Iconicity, I think there's a fight there. Because it's Vegeta's first death. It's an impactful death. It's Goku understanding his heritage. He's understanding where he's coming from.
He feels the Saiyan pride.
He feels the Saiyan pride, exactly. So I think there's a fight there. Golden Frieza is cool though.
Golden Frieza got hype for sure.
Hype, yeah.
Because it was like, first of all, we were like, we're never gonna see this guy again. After he gets sliced to ribbons by Trunks, it was like, okay, he's D tier.
And he comes back with a transformation,
and he's like just as strong as Goku, who has been training forever.
Which
he's like, I trained for 1 week.
You could make a cop out that is an argument that's a cop out.
What is
the fact that they were just like, well, we need Frieza to be as strong as Goku now. So let's say he never trained and now he's as strong as Goku. It's like, okay, Goku's been training his whole life. He's now on a level of a god. You're saying Frieza could just train for a little bit and become on the level as a god?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they even said that he had never trained in the Namek Saga.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm this strong and I've never even trained a day in my life.
Yeah.
Some people are just born monkeys.
And then the last one is impactfulness.
Golden Frieza. It's like the same thing for Goku with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue.
Because then Vegeta just comes back to life a few episodes later.
It opened a door.
Yeah, Frieza.
Frieza. Yeah.
Next is Goku's instant transmission Kamehameha.
Against Cell.
Probably one of the smarter things Goku's ever done.
The smartest, probably.
Yeah, besides, the most impactful thing that was smart.
Yeah.
Versus Trunks' Rage. So Trunks' first Super Saiyan transformation in the movie.
Future Gohan.
Yeah. I say most impactful thing that he's done that's smart because he did that thing against Frieza where he like sets a trap in the water.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like he gets a good hit off of him, but it's just like Frieza's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like that's it. This one, Cell like takes some damage. He's like, oh man, oh shoot. So
iconicity, there's a fight there, I would say, for this one. Because people talk about both these scenes a lot.
Instant transmission also opened the door as well to like see what you could do with a power like that.
Yeah.
And they've used it a lot where instant transmission throws off a lot of Goku's like fights. Like he'll be fighting and all of a sudden he does instant and they're like, what the hell? Because it's not a very well known technique and it's not just moving fast.
I remember I saw someone just talking about it and they're like, dude, what in the yard rat is going on here? Like, why is not everybody going to yard rat to train with these fucking guys?
Especially because of the manga with Vegeta.
Yeah,
there's a lot of techniques that yard rat has that no one uses. But I give this instant transmission.
Iconicity?
To everything, I would say. Not emotion, obviously. But
yeah, I would say.
I'm just saying, like, I would move this ahead. Trunks' rage is great.
It's really good.
I don't like Trunks, so I don't care.
I like Trunks. He's cool.
It's my least favorite of the fighters.
Huh? He is the drink. The memes. Yeah, I'm fine with instant transmission. Yeah. The emotion. It's probably second best transformation on an emotional scale, I would say. Like just under, because you get the same very close death to somebody. So it's
Gohan.
It's Gohan is Krillin to that situation where it's just a very impactful death of a very close character.
And I'm sure if I watched the movie, I might the little special they did where where it had that, but I never fully watched it.
You just watched the scene.
I've played Kakarot and I played
Xenoverse.
And the Xenoverse has the best iteration of it in my opinion.
Yeah,
that animation's great, but that's all. I've just seen the scene.
They're finally making Xenoverse 3, dude.
That's crazy.
It's been 30 years, but
30 years.
You'll live for 30 years.
I'd give it to Kamehameha.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Next is Goku sacrifice against Raditz. So this is his first sacrifice. In Z.
Yep.
I don't know if he does it. I don't know. Versus Piccolo sacrifice. Very, very funny little.
Wow.
Piccolo's better.
I know. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy.
It's that they got matched up, and they're very close. It's very funny.
I agree with Piccolo in all aspects. Even emotion is better because like Piccolo is such an asshole to Gohan.
This is Piccolo's redemption.
Yeah. And he's just like,
this is when he becomes a G, bro.
This is when he's really part of the Z Fighters.
Yeah.
Like when he joins the team.
This is when he becomes on my snake draft list. This is why he's there. Yeah, I got Piccolo. And Goku sacrifice, I mean, it might win Iconicity just because it is special beam mechanic.
Yeah, which special beam mechanic is not used enough.
No, it's not. It's one of my favorite moves. Which we're gonna have a bracket or something later about Dragon Ball attacks. So
yeah, and special beam mechanic's up there. Like it's so unique.
It's very cool, and it's just cool. Like
I mean, you know me, I love purple.
Yeah, purple spiral.
So I like Gallic Gun more than Kamehameha, but unfortunately, he was like Final Blast, my new bit.
Yeah, Gallic Gun's really cool. So Piccolo sacrifice wins. It's impactful. It's very impactful because that leads into the whole Namek saga.
Yeah.
It's emotional because of Gohan and Piccolo. It's not hype, but neither is a hype, really. And then what's the first one? Iconicity.
They're about equally iconic, I would say.
Yeah, because you got it's the pose.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, next we have That's My Bulma versus Goku Black revealing he killed Goku's family. Do you remember that scene?
Mm-hmm.
They're both great rage moments. They're both great like family, emotional.
That's like tied.
They're both very emotional. Like this shows Vegeta cares about his Bulma, and this also shows Goku actually does care about his family.
Yeah.
And
I think
it's Bulma.
Yeah, well, I'm going down the thing. I'm like Iconicity. They're also probably both tied a bit.
I think That's My Bulma is above it because it's in a movie and the show. So you have two versions of it.
Sure.
And the one from the movie is phenomenal.
Yeah. That's my Bulma!
Yeah, great. Hype, Bulma is, in my opinion, hyper.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're a little biased, though. Let's not be fooled.
No, I'm looking at it. I like Goku a lot, just as much as Vegeta. It's just, I feel like what's happening in the scene compared to each other is like Vegeta is going Super Saiyan and kind of doing a little bit to Beerus, who is a god of destruction. obviously it doesn't go anywhere, but neither does Goku's. But Goku's, he's on the level of a god now, and he's fighting a god. So it's kind of, they're both great
Similar
rage moments. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying like, yeah. So I mean, when it comes to the Goku and Vegeta difference, I mean, iconicity, sure, I'll give you that to Bulma because it's got two instances. You got the movie and you got in the show. Hype. Oh right, because we were talking about the stakes. Like, and what I was trying to say is, the playing field is more balanced when it's Goku Blue versus Goku Black Rose. I think he's Rose at that point, if not whatever. But yeah, no, I think I would give you that it's a little bit more. What was this arguing? Hype? I think hype.
Vegeta's more impressive.
Yeah, because he's fighting a god, not at a god level. He hasn't even gone god yet.
Yeah,
he's just Super Saiyan, maybe 2 at that point.
Yeah,
let's just say
it makes Beerus flinch.
Yeah, he gives him the work for like 10 seconds,
and it doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't do anything, but it does make Beerus go, okay, hold on, for one split second. When that whole time Beerus is swatting people away, like he's dealing with, get out of here. Even Mr. Gohan, boo, just boop, go away.
Yeah. The only thing I'd argue, what does win. The only thing I would give the Goku one is impactfulness, because like the story bit it takes.
Yeah.
But I think I'll give it to you.
It was pretty iconic as well, and like when it was coming out, people were talking about like, whoa, that's so crazy. That's kind of dark for Dragon Ball. I don't know, Dark Souls for Dragon Ball.
It's kind of dark for Dark Souls.
But I do like the Bulma scene a lot. Now, if we're going off of Super, like just not get rid of the movie, then the Goku one wins, because the Super version of That's My Bulma kind of stinks.
It's not as good, yeah.
But the movie version, That's My Bulma,
which we get to pick both,
great,
because we didn't specify.
Exactly. So That's My Bulma goes on.
Yeah, That's My Bulma. I'm fine with that one.
Next we have Goku's Rage. This is the big one. Seed 1. It's a Super Saiyan.
So then I don't even want to hear the next one. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Versus Final Flash.
Damn, it's a good one, but
it's unfortunate.
Flash. Yeah, it's like that Goku Rage moment has it all. I mean, iconicity, it's the most iconic moment in all of Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Hands down. Hype, insanely hype. It was the first time transformations really became a thing.
Yep.
Like it opened that. We want to talk about impactfulness. That opened the gateway to Ultra Instinct. Without Super Saiyan unlocks, Ultra Instinct could run.
Yeah,
it's pretty much how it works. And then emotion. I mean, it's the first time you really see Goku rage. It's his first like true anger.
This is also, I mean, Krillin's death. It's his second death by Dragon Ball's rules. He was not coming back.
Yeah, until they cheated by being like, well, if we combine the Dragon Balls, you know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah. So this is like a big death.
It's huge.
For Krillin, who's been there since the very beginning.
Yeah, since Dragon Ball.
Yeah. And then impact. No, you already did that.
Yeah, impactfulness. I mean, it opened the door. Hype, iconicity, emotion. I think
it's everything.
Yeah, I mean, it
Final
like
Flash is hype, and it doesn't even beat the hype of Super Saiyan. So
no, not even close. I mean, like I said, that one I almost guarantee is just going to win. Anything that goes up against it, pretty much loses.
And unironically, I actually don't like the normal original version of Final Flash. I like the Team 4-Star version of Final Flash better.
Sometimes that happens.
Next one is ×4 Kamehameha against Vegeta. So this is the Beam Clash. The first fight versus Orange Piccolo.
Beam Clash. Next question.
Yeah,
like Orange Piccolo is cool because it finally, Piccolo got some love. Dude, that Beam Clash. I think that's our first Beam Clash in the show. Not including, there's probably one in Dragon Ball.
I was about to say, sure. There's no.
But in Z, that's the first one for sure.
Yeah. Orange Piccolo. I don't know why it's there. They gave it to him to have some sort of being able to do something.
Yeah, they just wanted Piccolo to be usable.
Yeah, and now he's instantly not usable again. So it doesn't matter.
It is what it is.
It's kind of cool to see. Like, I love seeing the like where Dragon Ball is now, and it's like a picture of all the characters in their new transformations, and they're all different.
That was crazy.
That's cool.
I'm because they had like a very similar panel.
Beast Gohan, you have Broly in his Super Saiyan, you have Orange Piccolo, Ultra Instinct Goku, and Alter Ego Vegeta, and it's like it's really cool.
It's a really
cool
cover.
Yeah. But anyways, next is Beast Gohan. So I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna combine his appearance as Beast Gohan and then his special beam cannon.
I agree.
That's not the whole scene, because it's a long ass scene.
It's a lot, yeah. But like the main initial transformation and special beam cannon.
Yeah. Versus the first appearance of Trunks. So this is when he shows up and wipes the floor with Frieza. This is Beast Gohan.
Iconicity, it's Beast Gohan for sure.
Trunks is cool.
Honestly, it's Beast Gohan just in general.
Yeah, it's Beast Gohan in general.
Trunks, low key, No, I was gonna say he might have the hype. He doesn't have the hype.
It's
hype to just see Frieza get dogged on.
it's a whole nother like kind of little category where it's just like I don't know. It's cool. It's you free this whole they're building it up to be like Frieza's coming to Earth. We're gonna have a fight with Frieza, and Trunks is like,
I'm the drink. And he just slices them into ribbons.
Yeah, which is it's what's the word for that? It's subverting expectations.
Yeah.
So, but that's not what we're looking at. It's cool, but Beast Gohan.
Usually, I have to like figure out what you're trying to get out, but you just off top subverting it. So I was like, oh shit, okay.
Beast Gohan.
Ball knows ball.
Cool. I have some opinions on Beast Gohan, but I can't deny it's cool.
Yeah.
Next is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. So this is in the tournament from 6 and 7, 6, 7 versus Hit. And this is when he reveals he can go Kaioken in Super Saiyan Blue, which
is very
one of my favorite moments in Super, really including all of Top, versus Goku killing King Piccolo in Dragon Ball. Iconic, but
they're on a different scale.
Unfortunately, it's old versus new, and the old is not as hype as the new is.
No,
iconicity I would say might be higher, just because it's like
it's also slept on. A lot of people have seen OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
and that's like one of that and their rematch when it's normal Piccolo, not King Piccolo, when it's his son versus Goku are like the two hypest moments in the entire Dragon Ball show.
Yeah. So that's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken wins. That's one of the best roars Sean Schemmel's done. It's like up there. I think I'm gonna make a list, and we're gonna do that later of Sean Schemmel roars.
Okay, we definitely after this one we need to take a gap of like the next two cannot be Dragon Ball. We gotta do some, man.
It's just so easy to do Dragon Ball.
I know. Of course, we can go Dragon Ball all day.
All right, so we have two more until we go back up. Actually, no, we have one more. Huh?
I need to do a rewatch. I haven't watched it in a long time.
Dragon Ball Super or the Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball General. Not original, but start from Z. Going.
You watched the Team 4-Star and you got it.
Yeah, I guess. Not wrong.
And now it's a little new because you've never seen it.
Yeah.
The last one is You Fool versus Vegito. So this is the fusion, and then I guess I'd say like the first 10 seconds of that fight where
10 seconds,
like kicking his ass. Yeah. Well, the fight is very fast.
It is pretty quick.
He kicks his ass, and then like there's a whole bunch of talking of like, I'm cool, and Boo's like, I need to suck someone off real quick.
I need
to. I would give this. I was gonna say You Fool, but Vegito's very cool.
Vegito's really cool.
But You Fool is one of another great roar from Sean Schemmel. Yeah. You Fool! I will say that sometimes, depending on the dub you get, he doesn't say that.
Yeah.
So it's really a very niche one here.
Niche, yeah.
And sometimes Frieza doesn't say, you will die by my hand. And like, I just think that rolls off the tongue so well. Sometimes he says something stupid.
Yeah.
But she kills him. Goku kills him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because he just gave him power and he's like, just try to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but like people always like Super definitely takes that route of Goku is not a murderer or a killer. He will try to just beat and not kill.
And he really did. He did try, but then he tried to kill him after getting power. Yeah.
Gats him in the face.
Yeah. Revolver. Nothing personal.
It's really good, but I think it is Vegito's Vegito. I think you have to give him
the transformation. I don't think Vegito's making it that much further though.
No.
Like that might be the one thing he wins. People would heavily disagree with that. They'd be like, are you guys insane?
Vegito, I personally like Vegito more than
I don't. Gogeta.
Jesus, I had a brain fart.
You don't like the vest?
I don't mind the vest. I'm just saying, I think I like the inverse colors of the orange with the blue.
Fair enough.
And I like that Vegito. I like Vegito's moves better. I like the Spirit Sword, the 5-finger throw thing.
Sure. I think Gogeta just has more aura.
He does.
Like every time Gogeta shows up, it's like, doesn't matter who he's fighting. Dub. It's over.
Yeah, but I also like Vegeto's fighting style better. He uses his feet more.
Yeah, he's all legs, which is very interesting because neither of them is very leg heavy.
It's because, and this is going to sound very hypocritical of me. It's because he knows he's better than everyone.
Yeah,
so he's like, I'm not going to use my hands.
Yeah,
but he can actually hold that up. He won't. He'll kick your ass.
Walk and talk the talk.
He'll kick your ass, and you'll lose. And Gohan will kick your ass and then be like talking to you like, you freaking suck. I'm so much better than you, and then die.
Shotgun blasted.
Yes, I like Vegito better than Gogeta, but yeah. Next, so we're back up to the top.
Right to the top.
This is Mastered UI versus Spirit Bomb against Boo. I give this to UI still.
Iconicity.
That's Boo.
Yeah, Boo.
Hype is UI still in my opinion.
Absolutely.
The big thing, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I don't like the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is kind of like a slow move. I think that's like the only time I give Spirit Bomb props is because like it's also just a very good moment. The salute.
That's the only time I give it props.
Yeah, and also him just being like, "I'll see you in the next life" type deal.
Yeah,
and then that's where we get Oob from.
Yeah,
eventually.
I prefer beams over any sort of giant ball of energy.
Of course.
So not even just Spirit Bomb, but like Frieza's Death Ball or Beerus's Death Ball, Star Ball or whatever. Any of that stuff. I think the only ball I like is Omega Shenron's, and I don't even really. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, Omega Shenron's.
Because he's like,
it's out of his chest too.
Which is it's like, cool looking, but it's still a ball. So in this case, Mastered UI. This is the reveal of it. It's a new form. It's got the music. It's got the man.
It's got everybody standing up.
Yeah,
being like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, we didn't think about that. The God of Destruction's all standing up and acknowledging that he has UI, and they're like, "That's crazy." That is that easily puts it over for me. I love that scene.
That scene because it's also with the music swelling, and it just keeps panning to all of them standing up, and it's just like
it's a great
watch
scene.
and behold, like Beerus.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, that's a good moment.
Beerus' whole speech. You bye boo.
And you have Vegeta's speech. Transcend to the realm of the gods, Kakarot.
Yeah.
Do it, Kakarot.
Yeah. So next is Father-Son Kamehameha versus Final Explosion. We're getting hard.
I'm hard. No,
we're both getting hard.
Yeah. No, this.
Oh man, emotion is Final Explosion for me. They're both emotional, but Final Explosion.
100% I agree there. Iconicity, dude, that's neck and neck.
They both have great shots.
I almost would say hype. I think I give more to Father-Son.
I'd give that to hype, yeah.
Impact, you know what? Impactfulness, though, I give to Final Explosion. Because it shows Vegeta's, like, that's really where you get Vegeta's, like, what's what I'm looking for? His emotions. Like, other than where he dies, him being like, go, son. I must stop Boo here.
Because his first sacrifice, or not a sacrifice, his first death, you get his same pride emotional side. He's still evil. Yeah. This is him officially coming to the good side and not being.
This is his Piccolo sacrifice moment.
Yes.
But it's Vegeta who's, had so many ups and lows, been a bad guy, still kind of is, but he's like helping out and is like, I need to be better than you, Kakarot.
Bro, his whole speech of like, not speech, but like his whole conversation with Piccolo where he's like, well, tell me, Piccolo, can I get to heaven or something? And Piccolo's like, no, probably not. And he's like, a shame. And it really shows you, like, damn, he does care.
Yeah.
He does care quite a bit. And then his whole hugging his son is great.
The only time he hugged his son.
The
first time.
Yeah. The music in Kai specifically.
Yep. It's almost always Kai.
Phenomenal. And you have the voiceover guy. It's the ending of it. You have the giant explosion. The voiceover guy comes on. He's like, in one final explosion of light, the Prince of All Saiyans Vegeta sacrifice. And it's just perfect.
It's a great moment.
And you have obviously the I don't know what you call that, like the look, and then it's like the really nice art.
Yeah,
I think Final Explosion.
The still frame.
Exactly. I think Final Explosion goes.
Yeah. Yep.
Father-Son Kamehameha is great.
It was pretty close.
Yeah, if Goku's a better father, I think
yeah,
it would hit even harder than it kind of does already, but he's not a very good dad. So
no, he's really not.
All right, Final Explosion moves on. Next we have I Will Not Let You Destroy My World. These are both, it's funny that these are going against each other. Goku's rage against Jiren. They're both rage moments of Goku just screaming. I don't know how, but I'm almost kind of fighting for I Will Not Let You Destroy My World.
I'm actually on that side too. Because I'm thinking of the stakes again, where it's, at this point, Goku is not in God.
No, he's fighting Beerus as a Super Saiyan. This is when he turns into Super Saiyan.
Yeah. So, like, the level, he's swinging up here, but he has put in work. And even Beerus is like, it's impressive. He's fighting me back in his base form. I'm almost tempted to say I agree.
And we just watched the Goku rage scene against Jiren, so we both have we just watched it.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's got probably my favorite still frames of all of Dragon Ball is that picture of Goku.
Yeah.
That art is striking.
Yeah. It's a lot of, they use very bold lines.
Bold lines, bold colors.
Yeah.
It's Goku's face. You've never seen it look like that because the white hair makes his face look a little different.
Yeah.
And his eyes are different colors, I think. So it looks very not like Goku, but you can tell it's It's just good.
It's a good shot. Yeah, it's a good shot.
But I will not let you destroy my world is
I think I argue. At least with how we're doing it with iconicity. I mean, I think iconicity, the Jiren rage is actually maybe.
There's so much of Goku screaming in that fight that scream is good, but there's still more other screams in that fight.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't put the whole Goku Frieza team up on this list.
Oh well.
That's kind of stinks. I thought I did.
It's up there. But oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, hype is definitely I won't let you destroy my world for sure. Because that roar, I mean, again, it's the movie. You have that music swelling back on, oh yeah. That going on. I mean, that hype wins for sure. Emotion, that also wins. Because I mean the stakes are high. I mean, this is Goku fighting for his planet.
But this is also emotional wise, Goku is mad because Jiren's threatening to kill his friends.
Right, but this is his friends and the planet with the Beerus.
Yeah, but Beerus is not directly going like, I'm gonna enjoy killing your friends. He's like, I have to destroy your planet, so I'm gonna destroy your planet.
Yeah.
But the UI Goku, he's like, Jiren is directly saying like, man, I'm gonna kill your friends to make you suffer. And Goku's like, whoever decides, he even says the line, he's like, I'm no warrior of justice. If you threaten my friends, you will pay, which is hype as hell, I think. I think
yeah,
it's so
tough.
hard. I think I will not destroy my world.
I think so. But it's barely. Like, we're like targeting a 50-50
It's very
split.
close. It's very, very close. Next, we have Gogeta versus Broly versus Golden Frieza. Is Golden Frieza. This is Gogeta versus Broly.
Yeah.
Golden Frieza is cool, but it's also in a movie that I think
Broly, look!
is just okay.
I can't see the rest of it. You know Be wildin'.
Yeah. I mean, and that's some of the best Dragon Ball animation, you guys. That whole Gogeta's fighting.
Oh, yeah. That was like the best animation we've gotten, period. That movie, like, that was unlimited budget works level of like quality.
Did you hear recently, a little side tangent here, is that Bandai Namco, or not Bandai Namco, Toei Animation is they've just laid out plans for a 10-year plan of $450 million.
Yep. I did see
and that means big news for Dragon Ball.
Yep. I did
which
see
is
that.
The hype is hell.
Insane. Dude, anytime I see anime being like, we're giving more budget, I'm like,
especially something like Dragon Bro. If that goes towards the Moro arc, it's gonna be, or the Granola arc, it's gonna be a great season of television.
A beautiful season of television. Build a wall.
Anyways, back on track. Next is Instant Transmission Kamehameha versus Piccolo Sacrifice. I think this is a Piccolo Sacrifice. Kamehameha has hype. That's it.
It's got more hype.
Everything else,
I agree.
Everything else is Piccolo.
Yeah, I just went. I was like, yep. I literally just went, yep to the other three.
It's great. It's awesome. Piccolo's is emotional.
Again, it's when it's when you root for Piccolo in that group.
That sucks. Next is That's My Bulma versus Super Saiyan.
Sorry. Yeah, like I said, I don't think anything will beat.
It's a given.
It's not like when we did the games where I was like, yeah, I think I forgot even what I said was going to win, and then Dying Light won.
Depending what gets up there, I could maybe try to force an argument out of some. We'll get there.
I doubt it, bro.
Times 4 Kamehameha versus Beast Gohan. I'm giving this a times 4.
I'm giving it times 4. I don't really like Beast Gohan that much either.
I don't like the movie. I did
not like the animation in that movie.
It's like a 2.5 thing. It's weird.
I didn't like it.
It's to get. They do that. So for one, I think it saves budget, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But for two, it's also they can make that look really good. And they do. There's like the effects are what make that stuff look good.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not arguing that it was looked bad. I just don't like that animation.
Yeah,
I'm very much that classic 2D animation.
The only thing I like about Beast Gohan is that instead of using a Kamehameha,
he pays a homage to his real papa,
to his real father.
Yes,
special beam cannon, and it's a really nice special beam cannon.
Very nice.
I think it's called like Beast Special Beam Cannon or something like that, because it's like red and purple now instead of the purple and yellow-ish thing. But it's really nice. But times 4 is. That's another Goku scream.
Yep. And it's just an insanely iconic moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. I don't like Beast Gohan either. Next, last one before we go back up the top is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken versus Vegito. Kaioken.
Yep. Again, I didn't say Vegito was going to make it very far.
No.
Out of the two, I like Gogeta much better.
Sorry, Vegito. I thought you were cooler. You're cool. I love you. Just kidding.
Cooler. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, back up the top. I think this is the final 4.
Yeah, it should be 8 left.
Yes. Final 4. Mastered UI versus Final Explosion. You have two different styles of hype and emotional and not emotional, but like iconicity and impactfulness.
I'm giving it to Explosion.
I think I am too.
Yeah, I mean, explosion is honestly Vegeta's turning point of everything. Like, it is when he's truly a good guy.
Until Super reverts him back to his original state, and then he has to do it all over again. But yeah, this is Z's this is when his whole character arc has come. This is where it led to.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do Final Explosion. Master UI is cool, but
yeah, like I was going through it. I kind of see. I was like, they're both kind of equal for different reasons. Hype, I actually think Ultra Instinct probably wins that one.
Yeah, it does.
But emotion and impact is easily Explosion for sure.
Yeah, so that's 2 easy wins versus, and then yeah. Next is I Will Not Let You Destroy My World versus Gogeta versus Broly. I think this is where the world leaves.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro.
I will not let you destroy my.
Gogeta versus Broly. That's probably going to be the one I can make an argument for Super Saiyan. Next is Piccolo's Sacrifice versus Goku's Rage. Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
this is Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Piccolo's Sacrifice is good, but
it's good.
Goku's Rage is like all of Piccolo's wrapped into one plus a little more because it's Goku.
And this is the last one before we go back up to the top is ×4 Kamehameha versus SS Blue Kaioken. I would give this a Kaioken.
They're very similar, actually.
They are very similar
in the situations. He's overpowered. He's being overpowered in his strongest form that he has currently. So he ups the notch.
Yep.
He turns the dial.
Literally Kaioken twice, and he does it to the detriment of people saying you're going to kill yourself if you do this.
Yep.
I think SS Blue Kaioken is more impactful in my opinion because it let people know that you can do Kaioken in a transformation with other stuff.
Yeah.
Technically, he could do we still haven't seen it, but my theory is you could go Super Saiyan Blue, then you can use UI. Oh no, we have seen that. He uses UI as blue.
Does he?
He does. He does. It just doesn't go silver. Silver is like a whole new transformation. That has been canonized. It has been officially said that the silver hair is a new transformation. But he can use UI as a technique with blue. So technically he could do Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy.
Insane.
Because Kaioken and UI are techniques.
But at that point, dude, he's got 30 seconds. And he's ripped to shreds. Yeah.
It just explodes.
His body rips apart.
And the mental fortitude to do that. Because Kaioken's all about rage, I would say. Because you have to really bring out your emotions. And UI is about calming yourself. So you'd have to...
That is the most yin-yang transformation ever.
Yeah. And I bet it could look really cool if they get it. You could do mastered UI as silver hair with Kaioken. I think that would look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what, do we agree Blue Kaioken or you... ×4, I would also say Hype Kaioken wins Hype.
Yeah, Hype. Iconicity is Super Saiyan, is 4, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, ×4 is Iconicity. And then Emotion... There's no emotions.
I'd give it to ×4. I mean, it's him.
Yeah.
It's desperation.
I guess, yeah.
Impactfulness. It's honestly, it's a 50-50 split. I'll let yours go ahead. I want to fight a little bit more for ×4 just because I love that moment. I mean, it's the best part of the Namek saga.
Of course. It's great.
I mean, not the Namek saga, the Saiyan saga.
Yeah. It's great. It is the best part because I hate the Spirit Bomb, of course, and it's just so drawn out. Yeah. So that's his first victory.
Yeah.
Because he gets 4 victories against Vegeta in that fight. Yeah, but Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken moves on. So now we go back up the top. It's Final 4. We have Final Explosion versus Gogeta versus Broly. Hype is Gogeta. Impactfulness is Explosion.
Emotion
is Explosion. And Iconicity is Explosion.
So yeah, I actually
but
100%. But what? You literally just said it won 3 of the 4 categories.
But we can, not if are you gonna want to watch Final Explosion as much as you're gonna want to watch that final fight?
Well, it's a whole fight. I mean, that's not fair to say.
It's not the whole fight. It's just the end segment. It's when he turns blue and they start fighting.
Well, okay, but in terms of
he does that freaking spiral kick.
Obviously, I want to watch combat more than I want to watch Vegeta just kill himself.
But it's still a good scene.
I'm not arguing that, but I mean, you can't argue that Final Explosion is again, it's Vegeta's best moment in the show, in my opinion. Period. Hands down.
I guess.
Which, you know what that means? That was your only argument. Guess who's winning?
I could give Final Explosion an argument. Goku's Rage versus SS Blue Kaioken. Sorry, Kaioken. Super Saiyan, and then it's Super Saiyan versus Final Explosion. I think
people would agree. I think people would agree with this. I think people would be like, "This is a good last two."
This is a very good finale. They're both very emotional scenes. They're both iconic. They're both hype on different levels.
I think Goku's Rage wins iconicity, just because it is.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
No, I'm just going down the list. I think for sure it wins that one. Like, I don't think there's much of an argument to be made there. I mean, again, it is the first transformation in the series. Goku does it. There's an impactful death for him. There's a lot of emotion going on. There's some good music there, too. You got, like, the guitar riffs going on, the lightning striking. It's an insane transformation. Hype, I've got to give it to that one, too.
Yeah, no, I think it wins all 4 categories.
Oh, okay. I thought you were, like, going to try to put
I'm just saying, like,
I actually would say emotion. I actually think Vegeta's, I would actually say wins.
Over the fact that Krillin is getting killed and he's dead, and like Goku thinks he's never coming back.
Right, but the thing is, we know, right, that like we like obviously Krillin dying. We're like, okay, Goku's gonna get angry. He's gonna be enraged. Mm-hmm. This moment of like Vegeta having that like clarity, that inner thought to be like, why am I doing this? Like, why do I have such an ego that I feel like I have to prove myself that I'm hurting the people around me that I actually really care about, and I'm pushing them away.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know what? I think let me hug you, son. I've never truly hugged you. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just, I think emotionally there's more depth behind his.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. Impact on this, I mean, it's Super Saiyan. But I definitely think that the Final Explosion wins in emotion. It's a huge turning point. Great depth for Vegeta's character. I like Vegeta better than like Goku overall as a character. I mean, he's got way more arcs and development through the whole series. Goku just keeps getting stronger and keeps living his best life.
Yeah.
Vegeta struggles. He's always behind him, and he's always like he's the underdog.
Yeah.
Unironically. So I think I just like his character so much more.
Be able to beat someone.
I mean, he wins against Goku legitimately in Superheroes. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Their little side arc.
Yeah, I remember that.
Their side arc.
This is really close. This is a really good final.
Yeah, I definitely I still think Super Saiyan, but it was definitely like I actually was like, okay, let me think. Actually, let me break it down. The Final Explosion being in second, great place for it. I think it's easily like the second, one of the greatest moments ever.
Yeah. Final Explosion second, Super Saiyan's first, obviously. That's sometimes a problem with brackets is you have one that's obviously going to win and make it to the end. It's just the journey.
Yeah. It's also about like, I mean, you know, like I said, you and I agree more than most people would probably like. Like people to argue, but I think most people would agree that is the greatest moment in all of Dragon Ball. I think that's just a general consensus. I would love, like, if anybody does watch this, obviously our friends watch them and they'll do their opinions, but I would love to hear a stranger's opinion, someone who's not close enough to me, because I love hearing their opinions too, but I'd love if we get a stranger on this video to give their opinion and be like, I think you're completely wrong. I think Piccolo is I would love I'd be like, whoa.
One of the crazy moments.
Let me hear this. You know what I mean? I would love to hear somebody else's opinion and their in-depth breakdown analysis of what they really think is the best. Because I think most people would agree, but there's always going to be somebody who doesn't.
Yeah, outliers. That was a good bracket.
Yeah. Overall, good episode. Like I said, it's been a while. It was good to have one. Next week's episode will finally be a little bit of a different pace. Everybody's like,
no Star Wars for an episode.
Yeah, no Star Wars for the next episode. We're actually going to give you guys something fresh, something new for both of us, not just me, the Uncultured King. We'll be doing Zootopia. Completely different films, we know, but we wanted to give you guys a little bit of a change of pace of some new stuff that's coming out, because, I mean, obviously there's great stuff coming out. It's not just going to be us talking about movies I haven't seen or he hasn't seen, vice versa. And then the following week, we have the Game Awards coming up. And we do plan on doing a live stream watch with, again, we don't really have a crazy ton of people that watch us, mostly just our friends. But we're going to host one of those, a live one. We'll have the screen showing. And, we'll just be doing reactions of seeing what games are coming out, what wins awards, how pissed off we are, how let's go we are. Dispatch Game of the Year, let's go. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so those are our plans for the next 2 weeks. And then as we get later in the year, we'll tell you guys our plans for going into the new year. We've got some big segments for next year, but that'll have to wait. You guys will have to hear about that in a couple more weeks.
Yeah. Exciting.
Very exciting.
Hopefully, and Zootopia 2 are good.
I've heard good things.
I have both. As well.
About
both.
I'm excited to see them. Judy Hopps. Next question.
Nick Wild, next question.